In this video, I'm going to show you how to escape from prison without the need of help from any third-party sources like, party members paying people and all that shit to get you out. Some parts of this, like for instance the rover, I'm going to show you where to get the rover keys on the end. I'll, put a little segment over there, tell you when to look at that point. It doesn't work right now, but that's besides the point. Anyways, you're gonna want to go through the, two doors, go to the first route, and then go to depth 7. The first thing you're gonna do. The reason why you want to do that is as soon as you get out of the comms distance, what's supposed to happen is you'd immediately get a quest called Need an Out, as you are about to see. And what this does is it unlocks the ability to get, the crime stat card to immediately wipe it on your way out, and etc. But yeah, the first thing you want to do is whenever you get back to the main prison concourse bullshit, you want to go to these doors, right, like this little path I'm taking. Whenever you get to the plastic flappy bullshit, you look to your right and you zoom in on the far back left terminal where the red dots, the red line bracket is. Remember those codes, like write them down or some shit. I usually just keep repeating them in my head because I'm a dumbass. You just follow this path and go towards where that marker is. And by the way, you don't need the quest to get out of prison. This quest just helps you immediately remove your crime stat, so anyone coming for your bounty, doesn't just immediately kill you. And I also wanted to add that if the code doesn't say open and it says error, make sure you input the right code by going back over there and checking. And if it is the correct one, come back after double checking it's correct. Put it in again, and if it still says error, that means that your server that you're on, its code doesn't work currently. There's no way to really fix that other than just to hop a server. So go from like EU servers to US servers, whatever you want to do really. But also as of right now, there's a bunch of server problems, and throughout this whole video you'll see me like struggling getting over rocks and shit. I don't know what's really causing that other than probably just the server, because, or maybe the knife's out, I don't know. But yeah, also wanted to add, the reason why you see no light on my character is I don't want to get stabbed by another person. You know what I mean? It's very easy to see people when they have the lights on. Plus the light itself is kind of annoying to me. I don't like having it on. And yeah, like it may not make sense to you. You can do it with a light if you really want to. The video may be too dark, but I don't really care. I'm just showing you this. The parts that matter are going to be highlighted anyways with actual light coming down, so if you already know how to escape through the mines, then you're good to go anyways. But yeah, make sure before you do this you get at least 10 oxygen pins and 10 med pins, like minimum, so you have, extra shit to fuck with. about here. Don't really mind what I'm doing. Feel kind of stupid. I was trying to chase this dude down and stab him, but I don't know if he wanted to kill me or not. He probably could have, because the server lagged a lot and just kind of teleported him past me. You'll hear him to my left, but I guess I'm deaf. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But the reason why I keep knives down here is because people, you don't really know, man. People just stab you. It's kind of annoying. Definitely on how, like, getting all the resources for this itself is just, it takes too long. It took me about 20 minutes to get all that stuff situated because the RNG just didn't like me. But that's kind of all I wanted to put there. In this part, the dude earlier that I was chasing to try to kill, I'm just kind of watching him teleport through everything. I recommend, as of now at least, with the servers being bad and the previous update as well, to whenever you jump over the first box, kind of like do kind of what I'm doing. I'll lay down and sit there for a minute for the server to kind of catch up. It's kind of just pseudoscience. I think it works. It's worked for me. Sometimes I just kind of explode, but I stand in front of the second line as well, just precautionary. You know what I mean? But after you get through the lasers and you don't die, etc., the left side over there where that blue light's coming from, what you want to do is you don't need the second code. I've never used it. I've always used the first top code. It's where I'm zooming in right now. Those codes change just like the first code does to open up the fan. With those, you just kind of really want to write those down, honestly, because if you mess up, you cannot come back in through here. You'll just die out there. But that's just with the regular prison escape. You don't need the rover to get to the cutlass black, as you're going to see in a minute. However, I have a suggestion, is to make sure your oxygen is full right before you get out here, because you don't want to mess with like inventory bugs or anything like that that could possibly happen. You just want to avoid those completely. And the first staircase that you have to jump over the little hole in is probably the scariest part, because server desync, etc., anything really could fuck you up here, especially if someone is following you. Never let people get too close to you whenever you're doing this, for one, the whole fact of possibly just dying by them. But you'll see that I just kind of come up and I wait until I'm like right on the edge right there. I sit there for a minute and I back up a little bit and jump. That is the most efficient way I found to get over that one, but that's all that really matters, is all the other ones you can fall through. If you do fall through them, you'll just fall through like the floor below, so you don't really your whole run isn't ended there, you know what I mean? But it's still kind of bad because you don't want to lose too much time getting to the cutlass, because it's 4,000 meters, you know what I mean? And this is just going to be like a straight run, you know what I mean? And the for when the rovers actually start spawning, there's an area that you'll see to my left. Possibly, possibly not. I don't know if I look at it. I probably do. But over there, yeah, that little yellow square thing. You go over there and you input the same type of code manual. You put it in there, click enter, you click open door, open ramp, etc. And there'll be a rover in there. But as of now, the rover isn't there for whatever reason. I guess CIG just hates us. But yeah, I guess you can now just enjoy me running 4,000 meters. And you'll see that if you immediately just start beelining it straight to the objective, you have maybe around 30-40 seconds left to get into the cutlass. And the part that I cannot stress enough is as soon as you get to the cutlass, open the ramp as fast as possible, right? When you do that and you get in there, immediately drag your entire suit off into the cutlass black, because if you stay inside of your suit within the cutlass, you're still going to be overheating, and if that happens, you're just going to die of, you know, heat stroke or whatever the hell they want to call it. Just do not waste time trying to wait for you to cool down inside the cutlass. It's not going to happen. But the cutlass does have oxygen in it, so you don't have to worry about any of those nuances that could possibly happen. And that's all you really have to know. Just enjoy the rest of the video.